The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 145, The Book. Although the man was blind, he still pushed his glasses down on his nose and, as if trying to make eye contact with Rita, he asked, "Have you seen all those people on the beach with metal detectors?" Rita nodded, replying, "Yes, I have." The man continued, "It's a sign of gold fever throughout the region. They're searching for the golden treasures dropped as the Sultan and his family boarded ships bound for Morocco. They might also come across some golden coins in a chest that fell overboard during a storm or was tossed into the sea by the crew to lighten their load while escaping pirates." He added, "Many treasure hunters worldwide would pay in golden coins equivalent to the book's weight to possess it. So, if you were to buy it, it would be quite expensive. However, because you're a friend of the Queen of Granada, you can borrow it." With gratitude, Rita replied, "All right." As a student who had previously been rather uninspired by school, this was the first time Rita felt genuinely excited about placing a book in her school bag. She was about to zip up the bag when the man gestured towards the window and cautioned, "There's an antique dealer across the street. Be cautious that he doesn't discover you have the book. He's a ruthless tomb raider known for unearthing the country's hidden treasures and selling them to collectors worldwide for millions." Rita slung the school bag onto her back and peered out the window across the street. The antique dealer stood behind the glass of his grand shop, peering at her through binoculars. He had intentionally been friendly to see if Rita could find the book, and now he knew she had. Rita felt like she stood between good and evil, with each on opposite sides of the street. Despite his harsh words, the blind bookseller was a decent man who put in great effort to pass on ancient knowledge through books. On the other hand, the antique dealer was a greedy individual, willing to sacrifice the region's historical treasures. As she reached for the doorknob to leave, the man added, "Give my regards to the Queen, she's Granada's true treasure." Rita shut the door quietly, pulled her cap low over her eyes, and sneakily glanced in the direction of the antique dealer. He had come outside and stood on the stairs leading to his shop, puffing on a pipe while keeping a piercing eye on Rita. The two men she had seen in his shop appeared to be his bodyguards. They positioned themselves firmly by his side, one on each. Dressed in long black coats and sharp-edged hats, they reminded Rita of Wild West bounty hunters. They were likely armed with large knives and handguns. Rita gripped the straps of her school bag tightly in her clenched fists and began walking briskly along the sidewalk. The two men descended the stairs and followed her on the opposite side of the street. She was prepared to sprint if they attempted to cross. But they were professionals, adept at seizing opportunities to catch her off guard. When a minibus appeared and drove between them, they seized the moment and darted across the street. As soon as the minibus passed, they sprinted toward Rita. However, they had to dodge a taxi that had just cleared the minibus. The taxi driver slammed on his horn, and Rita breathed a sigh of relief as the men jumped out of the way.